defines a slut to me is like a girl who doesn't have like self-respect for herself and is just out here like whoring around, like sleeping with a lot of people. Like it has to be like a lot of people though, like because some people have like a bunch of relationships and they do things, but I guess you could say there's a reason for it. But some people just do it for no apparent reason, and that's just like, I feel like that's what a slut is to me. Like, you can dress like kind of like revealing and stuff and not be a slut, but if you sleep with a lot of people and do a lot of things for no apparent reason, and like that's not your one person, then yeah, you're a slut.
I guess a slut would be a girl or a guy who just has sex with multiple partners. Not at the same time. Maybe at the same time also. But yeah, you know, they have no shame in their game.
For a girl to become a slut, the amount of guys she has to be with is at least 5 or 6. 5 or 6 guys. And if she's done more, then to be honest, she's a slut. Because you just can't be getting with. There's a difference.
Because if a girl just fucks one nigga all the time, she just likes to fuck.
Exactly. But if she's messing with other guys that are not in relation to her, she's just doing it for fun, she's a slut. I'm sorry, females.
Guys a girl can have sex with to be considered a slut, I think is about like 5 years to me. It really depends though, because I mean, like if you have 5 different boyfriends and like you love them, but if it's just like random, I think that's like being a slut. So yeah.
A slut if the clothes are really revealing, because you don't know them personally like that. You don't know if they're like good in school or they like have a job and do like just like they have a good personality. They just like dressing like that. So no.
Or I would base a slut off their attire, because what you're wearing says a lot about you and who you are.
I don't think that a guy can be a generalized term of a slut. I believe that if a guy sleeps with a bunch of girls, like, he's more of a womanizer. I just don't think there's such a thing as a man slut. But if a guy just sleeps with a bunch of random girls, like all these different chicks that half of them he don't even know, then I mean he is probably like he's a womanizer. He's not a slut though. He's still a cool nigga.
Hell yeah, a guy can be a slut. All he's gotta do is go have sex with mad girls, and that don't make him a hood nigga, or whatever they're gonna call it, because I know damn well they dirty, they can get diseases just as well as girls can. They ain't cool just because they're having mad sex. They're sluts.
I'd be a slut, absolutely. Like, I define like a slut as somebody who just sleeps around with people without much emotion given to it, just because they can or they want to. So yeah, the guy can be a slut because he sleeps around with a bunch of girls without thinking about it that much.
A girl can be a slut if she's a virgin, because there's other things you can do other than sex, and she can go around and just get with like 100 guys, but just because she doesn't give out that, she can do other things, and that's when you're a slut.
A girl can be a slut if she's a virgin, because sex doesn't necessarily mean like penis and vagina. It can also mean penis and mouth. And if a girl goes around, she can contract herpes and other mouth diseases, which is considered a slut.
Yes, she can, because if you interact in other forms of sexual activity, then that can also be considered as, you know, that you're, you know.
Girls have sex with multiple guys rather than guys have sex with multiple girls, because girls, they're overall like thought of as, like, I don't know, girls are supposed to be feminine, they're supposed to be like pure, and like when we were brought up, girls are always supposed to be pretty, they're supposed to be cute, and then like when you think of girls with multiple guys, it's just not cute. And like guys, it kind of like creates their ego. It's like a good thing. Like guys like praise other guys for doing that stuff. It's like, ooh, girl, oh, no, ooh, guy, like banged her and her in one night. Damn, that's awesome. But for girls, it's like, oh my god, she's a slut. It's just like, I don't know. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. But I don't know. I guess it's because like the way of like that society thinks of girls. There's really no other answer. It could be completely opposite. Like if we were brought up to think like guys are like pretty and pure, then it would be the exact opposite. But you know.